Well, hi to everytimers. Today is Friday the 3rd of February 2023. I'd like to share a video with you which people have been asking me about, and I said to them, I'll share it with you guys because it's a really easy recipe, and it's basically a rice dish. And with this rice dish comes with garlic, and also I'm going to use coconut puree. It gives it a nice flavour, and it's very, very simple. It's just such a simple method, and I find it foolproof every time. So I'm going to share this vlog with you guys. It's a nice dish. I'll put a picture up here in the screen so you can see what it looks like as a finished product. So you look up here now and you'll see a picture of this rice. Okay, it's a lovely rice dish, and I actually learned the recipe when I was in the army. We was using lots of rice, and the rice we used to get wasn't very good. So we found a really good way of cooking rice where it wasn't stodgy, wasn't sticky, it was light and fluffy, and it had loads of flavour. So let me share this with you guys, and I hope you enjoy the vlog. For the recipe, you're going to need 1 tablespoonful of oil, either virgin oil or olive oil, vegetable oil, any sort of oil, half a chopped onion. I've used white onion. You can use red if you want to use red, but I've used white onion. 3 cloves of ground garlic, and what I do, I smash the garlic up or chop it with a knife, and I puree it with a knife with a little bit of salt, and it grinds the garlic down. It makes it into a paste. It makes it a lot more easy to manage. 2 pints of chicken stock we've got here, 500 grams of rice, and I'm using a jasmine rice. I find that the best rice to use. You can use basmati rice if you want to, or just long grain rice, but I find jasmine rice is really good, and also basmati rice is good. What else have we got? Oh yes, we've got black pepper and salt, and I've got 40 grams of pureed coconut. Now this is going to go into the chicken stock while it's still hot, and I'm going to let it melt into the chicken stock. So when I incorporate the chicken stock to the rice, then all the flavour from the coconut and the chicken stock should go into the rice. Okay guys, I'll start cooking, and I'll follow or you can follow me through as we go through the method and preparation for the rice. Heat a tablespoonful of oil in a saucepan. I'm using a copper saucepan because I find that holds and retains the heat. I've also got tin foil on the lid. Now the tin foil covers up any holes, and I find it creates a nice seal once you've got the rice, and it's going to soak up all the juices of the chicken stock. So what we're going to do now is have a look, 2 seconds. Going to heat the oil in a pan until it's hot. Get the camera down a little bit so you can see. Okay. When the oil starts to get hot, turn the gas up slightly. I'm going to add half of the 40 grams of butter. Okay. Mine doesn't split butter yet. Okay. Melt the butter in the pan. I'm using Lurpak butter. I find that's a nice cheap alternative to ordinary butter. You can use normal butter. Okay. Let it bubble away. Add your rice, which is 500 grams, and 2 bay leaves. Give it a nice stir, and we're going to let that coat all the rice with the oil and the butter. And what you want is the rice to have a slightly white tint to it. Okay. I'm going to add now my chopped white onion, only half an onion, and my 3 cloves of chopped garlic. Just set the rest of the butter aside and stir that in with the rice. You can smell the garlic cook already, it's absolutely lovely. Let that cook now, okay? While that's starting to go white, I'm going to give my stock a stir because I've got my coconut puree in there, which is slowly dissolving into the chicken stock. Okay, you see it's going slightly white now. You can see there the white particles of rice. Okay. The beauty of using a copper pot is they're almost indestructible. And to be honest with you, they retain heat, and it's really good for this sort of rice because the pan stays hot. Give a rice a stir with your spatula or ladle or spoon or whatever it is you're using. On a copper pot, obviously, it doesn't matter what you use. You won't damage the copper pot. Not unless you're really uncareful. And you can see now the rice is starting to turn slightly white. But you don't want it to go brown, but you want it nice and hot. Just carry on stirring that puree coconut into the chicken stock, which is now dissolved. And now I can get back to the rice. You're not even really browning the onion, you're just trying to make the rice go slightly white. So you can see again from there, it is starting to go white now. But like I say, you don't really want to brown the rice so it's burnt. You don't want those. So what I'm going to do while that's still cooking, a little bit of black pepper. I love brown black pepper. Goes into that. And I'm also going to put some rock salt. Just love rock salt. It's just got such a lovely flavour to it. Starting to smoke now, which means it's getting almost to the right sort of temperature. And what I'm going to do now, if I show you, without burning the camera, nice hot temperature, it's going to smoke in there. You see the smoke coming out of it now. That's now probably at the right stage to add the chicken stock. Go careful when you add the stock because it will spit up again. So that's really what you're looking for. What you're going to do now is bring that to the boil. Obviously clear up your mess as you go because it does spit a little bit. And as you can see there, that's boiling quite nicely now. It's starting to come to the boil. And what you're going to do now, give it a quick stir. But I want to bring that completely to the boil now. Okay, and you'll see why in a minute. When it starts to bubble like that, with the lid, place it onto the pot and push it down tight. You're now making a vacuum, making a seal. It's almost like a pressure cooker, but it's not. Okay, and turn the gas completely out. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to light a gas at the back on a very low setting. Hang on, let me just do that. Very low setting. Move the pan across. And what it's doing now is it's just going to pick up to a nice high temperature. I'll leave it for a couple of minutes and then I'll turn the gas out completely. And then I'll show you the next steps from there. It should take about 45 minutes to an hour to cook the rice completely. But you don't need to leave it cooking. You don't need the gas on. Just to say, for a couple of minutes now to bring it up to temperature. And then I'll turn the gas out and let it sit. And after 30 minutes I'll come back and I'll show you what else to do. Okay. As you can see now, the pot's starting to smoke there. Okay, I'm going to give it a little shake with a lid on while it's doing that. Okay. and then turn out the gas. And I'm going to leave it on there for about 30 minutes. Okay, I'll come back to you guys after 30 minutes and show you the next procedure. Oh, hi guys, it's now been 30 minutes since we finished that last procedure for the rice, and I'll show you what to do now. So on a firm worktop, not mum's old table or something which is really flimsy, I'm going to use a worktop and I'll show you what we do. Okay, if you can see this, get this in the right position. Okay, with the pot, let me butter out of the way, just give it a good bang, a little shake with the lid off. Now I'm going to leave that for about 15 minutes, and what I'll do then, I'll take the lid off, put in the butter and give it a turn, and then put the lid back on again, so any heat that's in there is going to retain in that pot. Oh, hi guys, it's now been 15 minutes since we gave the rice a good bang on the worktop. I'm going to now add the last 20 grams of butter, give it a stir, and then replace this. So I'll show you that as a quick procedure again so you don't go wrong. Okay, there's the rice there, lid's coming off, and you can see here it's a nice, well, it's cooked already, so it's just waiting to be stirred. But the good thing about it is you're adding the butter, you're making it nice and creamy and buttery. It's absolutely lovely. Butter, lower pack, whatever you want to use, into the rice. And what I'm going to do now is quickly stir that rice. It's still quite a little bit sticky, but by stirring it, oh, maybe a bit too much rice in that pot. Maybe I should use a bigger pot, but to be honest with you, it should be fine. I'm going to stir that into the rice now, so all that butter absorbs into that rice. Okay, put the lid on, and give it a good shake, and it's going to stay on now for another 15 minutes, and I'll serve that straight away. That'll still be nice and hot. So I hope you enjoyed that vlog, guys. I'll put a picture up of the rice when it's finished, so you can see what the product looks like in a serving dish. And believe you me, it really is tasty. I haven't vlogged for 3 months. I was looking at my last vlog, which was Leeds Castle, the firework display, and that was vlog 124. And I haven't vlogged for 3 months, but we are planning to vlog when we go home to the Philippines. It's the first time we're going to see our house, and the first time we're going home in 5 years. So look out for that vlog, guys. It should be really interesting. I'm taking the drone and all the cameras with me, and it's been our first time of vlogging in the Philippines, me and my double chin chin chin. But look out for the vlog, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Right guys, catch you later. Happy cooking and enjoy. Alright, bye bye.